My name is Hannah Dunlop. I'm 21 years old and it is the 31st of December 2023. The year started off not very good, I feel. The New Year's party, actually going into the New Year and New Year's Day, was really, really good. We had a really good time. And I really enjoyed that. But as for like the first half of the year, it wasn't so great. I was just job hunting and getting nowhere, basically. And it was really getting on my nerves. But sort of July time, things started to pick up a little bit. Um, Obviously, we did Jerusalem at the Playhouse, which was lots of fun. I really enjoyed getting to work with you. Because we've never, I guess, properly done that. We've done things together, obviously, but we've never had anything where we full on interacted with each other, which was nice. And then we made the decision to move to Nottingham, which I'm very glad we did. That's where we are now, a lovely house. And I started working a job that I absolutely adore. I work in a museum, which has been a dream I've had since I was a child. I always wanted to work in a museum, and now I'm doing it, which is good. I had my first professional TV credit. We went to the Fringe, which was amazing as always. And yeah, we had a lovely, lovely Christmas, and now we're getting ready to see in 2024, apparently. I think, hmm, I think getting my job was a highlight. Getting to work at the museum, really, really happy that I got that. Like, especially after so long of just hearing absolutely nothing, and then finally getting that sort of glimmer of hope in a place that is like genuinely so lovely to work because the people that work there are great. Um, so that was a big highlight. Um, Honestly, seeing a lot of my friends achieve really great things was a highlight as well. Like you, my stomach's rumbling. Like you, getting to do your film. That was. I was talking to people at work today about it, actually. Yeah, that was really nice to see us all grow together.
What were you saying about
Um, we were talking. Well, it's actually because I knew you were coming in anyway, but it wasn't related to that. Weirdly, uh, we were talking about comedians that we kind of watched and whatnot, and really funny people. And Michael brought up John Shuttleworth, and I was like, "Yeah, I know who you're talking about."
Big up Graham.
Big up Graham, yeah. I hate repeating myself in these, but my job, I achieved that. I also achieved moving to a different city, which is something that I was really, really worried about. Because I think in 2021, when we first moved out and we first got our flat, I think then we were. I don't know if this is real, but I remember us being like, "Oh yeah, we'll spend a couple of months here and then we'll move to Nottingham." Which, looking back on it, was madness, and that wasn't going to happen. But I think it was right what we did, spending that long there, because we needed to find our footing and we needed to, get used to, living on our own. And yeah, we've moved to a new city, which is a big thing to do, and we've moved from a flat into a house, so we have a bigger space. Yeah, that's a big achievement. See, now I'm thinking in that last one, I completely forgot to mention my first TV credit. I completely forgot to mention Doctors, which will be out now and from the future. Next year I'll get to see if I hated it or not. Myself, not the episode. Wish I'd achieved. I wish I'd achieved getting a job in the first half of the year. But I suppose like divine timing and all that, it wasn't meant to be that way. So yeah, I wish it's not really in my control, but I wish things came around a little bit sooner. I don't know if that counts. That's not technically a cheat. Does that count?
I'd say so.
Okay. See, I've cheated a little bit, and I've already done this. This is the second time I filmed this, and last time I said, I still don't know how to say it. Chapel Roan. I said her because I do really like her music at the moment. My top artist on Spotify this year was 1975. So I guess as a year in general, as a whole, they would probably be my top artist. But right now, yeah, I'm really enjoying her music. Started a little bit early. My most listened to song of 2023 was a song called Checking Out by a band called Divorce, a local Nottingham band who are something related to us. They're not. One of them is related to our friend, and they're really good.
That friend shall be here very soon.
Yes, she's coming over. Board games. Just kick the tripod. God, truth. No, I don't. Because I personally feel like if I tell myself that something is a New Year's resolution, I'll put too much pressure on it and I won't achieve it. I think there's a bit of an idea that New Year is meant to be like the birth of the new year and blah, 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 blah. And that works for some people, but for me, I kind of don't want to big it up too much because I might stress myself out a little bit. So I've got things that I want to do, but I won't necessarily call them resolutions. As far as what I want to do, I really want to start swimming again because I used to swim quite a lot. I think as a child, if I hadn't have got into acting, I think I would have gone forward with swimming. And I'm probably not as good as I was anymore, so I'd like to do that again. Probably roller skate as well, because I used to roller skate. I used to do figure skating when I was a kid. Maybe that's something I need to get back into. I'd like to get better at knitting. Because I started knitting the start of this year, end of last year, start of this year, learning how to knit. And I'd like to get better at it and do more projects. So not necessarily resolutions, but just things that would be nice if they happened, that are in my control, and I have to do something about it. We've got quite a few plans for 2024. We are going to London a couple of times. Go see Operation Mincemeat, which I'm very excited about. We're going to see Abba Voyage, which is very cool. That'll be good. We're doing an owl handling experience that I got you for Christmas. So that's mainly for you, but I'm also quite excited about getting to handle owls. What else am I doing? I'm going to see Strictly Come Dancing. I'm going to the Strictly, I was going to say world tour, live tour, with my mum and my sister, which will be lovely. And I'm sure we'll do lots of other lovely things as well. I can't think of anything else that I have planned. Is there anything else?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be other things, but those are the ones that I can think of right now. I predict that I was going to start singing then, and I stopped myself.
Go on.
No. I'll only get better. Things are only going to get better. That is my prediction. I think we're going to have a good year. I'm going to do lots of lovely stuff. And it'll be good, I think. Things will progress. And we'll see the growth ourselves and also lots of other people, lots of our friends, which will be nice. As for world predictions, I honestly have no idea. I would like to predict that the news is going to get a little bit happier and that things aren't going to be so horrible all over the world. But I might be being optimistic there. Yeah, I don't know. They're my predictions. If I even predicted anything. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. I genuinely black out most of the times when I'm talking, and then I just wake up after I finished and I'm like, okay, what was that then? So I don't know what I've just said.
You were singing Things Gonna Get Better.
Things gonna get better. I see myself in Nottingham, in this house, potentially with a fostered kitten, maybe with one that we own. I see myself hopefully having done those things, developed more skills. I would obviously like, acting things to kick off and do lots of other different projects. But I think this time next year I would be happy if I was still at the museum, because I do genuinely really love it, and I want to keep working there for the people and how lovely everyone is, but also for the people, for fulfillment, and also just for knowledge. Like I've been there for 3 months and I've learned so much already, and to think of the people that have been there like 5 years, and there's people that have been there for longer than that, but it's just great to keep on going and keep on learning, and that's exciting. So if I was there, I'd be happy, but who knows what's going to happen. Either way, I see myself being hopefully comfortable and happy. I would say, I know what I'm going to say, I need to think about it, but I know what my intention is, I know what I mean. Oh, that's not the right phrase. Don't harness your hopes in just one specific thing. Don't don't be so set on one outcome, because that is not, you don't know what's going to happen. I was going to say don't put all your eggs in one basket, but that's not the right, maybe it is the right phrase. Yeah? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't hold out for this one specific thing and then feel let down when you haven't got it. Obviously, things are going to let you down, things are going to upset you, etc., etc. That's not the point. The point is, other things are going to come along. And even if one thing doesn't happen, that doesn't make it the end of the world, and it doesn't mean it's all over and that everything's gone wrong, because it hasn't. Like I said, there are other things that will come along, there are other things that will happen, and you will be, I guess you'll never know, but you'll be 10 times happier than you probably would have been if the thing that you wanted to happen happened. Yes, I am. And I feel like I said this when I did it, because I've already recorded this and I'm doing it again because I feel like I didn't actually think about what I was talking about. And not in a good way, in a way of I didn't accurately represent myself and who I am now. But yes, I am happy. And what I was going to say is, in the other video, I said that I feel like this is probably the first time I've said it in this video, in these interviews, and actually meant it. Because I look back on the other ones and they did make me really sad watching them, which I don't think is the purpose. But I was just like, God, I can tell that you're not having a good time. And that was sad. So now, yes, I am happy, and I mean it, because I'm living in a lovely city with lovely people. Things just keep getting better and better. Opportunities coming through, getting to see other people grow and achieve their dreams, whilst also being content and happy with mine, and feeling more faith in myself. I feel like that's something that's happened this past year. I feel like towards the second half of the year, I've kind of become quite neutral about like myself, and I know I like my appearance and the way I behave and whatnot. I kind of don't think about it anymore. I've become very neutral on just my perception of myself, and I think that's been really good for me. It's let me do lots of different things that I wouldn't have done and view myself in a different way, which has been really nice. So I think it's been a year of personal growth, and that's contributed towards the happiness.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, Steph.